Hey guys, how's it going? I'm more fatty. Gonna get into my league versus league drives here. We are playing a cupcake. They're ranked 1181, and usually when I play, this is the best time of day for me to play, and usually the league ends up leaving me with the scraps. So, meaning I'm playing, the lower guys that are left. Not doing this purposely. This is just the time of day that I can play, and it's just the way that it kind of works out. So let's see here. It's probably not gonna be. We got an 85. So we got an 85. That's the highest 85 defense so far. Let's see. Yeah, so the 85 is going to be the best guy left. That's who I'm going to play. White Mamba. Let's scout him real quick. Always like to scout the opponent's defense. Awful middle linebacker, very slow, very bad coverage. That's definitely not ideal. Um, slow right outside linebacker. Slow left outside linebacker. He does have good defensive ends. He has Myles Garrett and Khalil Mack. And Myles Garrett is actually really fast, but in my opinion, he has Myles Garrett on the wrong side. He should actually have Myles Garrett on where he has Khalil Mack, in my opinion. Um, but whatever, they're still both really good defensive ends, so do need to be aware of both of them. Extremely slow cornerback in Josh Norman. Um, Not ideal either that he has Jonathan Joseph at cornerback 2 instead of Norman. And his safeties, very slow. Okay, so shouldn't be too worried about this guy. He's pretty slow, not that great. Should be a pretty easy 24 here. And we're going to do what we can here to keep this streak alive, keep it rolling. All right, first down from the right hash. I'm going with spread slot flags. He does not have a counter. The counter is a dime for this. I'm reading the left side of the field. It's a deep zone, so Landry's going to be open underneath. Next play I'm testing for here is halfback option. This is also not counter. The counter is a nickel. One thing I have noticed with the halfback option is when I call it on first down, a lot of the time the defense goes into a deep zone, meaning if it's a deep zone, Landry will be the most open underneath. So I do need to read this zone coverage. It's likely going to be zone. What I've noticed also is a lot of the time when they're in a 4-3, it's usually a zone coverage with the linebackers pedaling backwards. So I'm going to do my best here to read it. If it's a deep zone, I'm going to get it to Landry. If it's a regular zone, I'm going to get it to Gronk. And if it ends up being man, then I'm going to get it to Falk. You can see here this linebacker pressing up to the line of scrimmage. That tells me that it's probably not a blitz. This year when the linebackers press up, they're usually dropping into coverage. So he does not blitz. I get it late to Gronk. He still caught it, but that was risky. I read it a little bit too late. So that was a little risky there. He was open, but I waited too long. I do have to work on halfback option more, making the read quicker. That definitely wasn't ideal, but I was able to complete it anyways. Gonna go with spread slot flags again here. Another deep zone. Able to get the first down there. So I'm going to start testing for run plays now. Also doesn't have this counter for it's a nickel. Perfect. All right. And we are one score away from the nice 24, and we're keeping this streak rolling here. Gonna go weak guy double counter flipped. Counter for this is 3-4, so we know it's not countered. Ideally, I should have waited for my right guard to get out there and block. But it's no big deal. I'm going to test for bunch halfback dive now. Counter for this is nickel. See if I can break that. Perfect. I think that might have been countered. I'm not 100% there. But either way, let's get it in here for the 24. Perfect. Let's see if that was countered real quick before we end this video. Okay, it wasn't countered. So there's the 24. Streak is alive and rolling, guys. Thanks for watching. Any feedback, greatly appreciated.